Hi, good morning. A blessed and happy Saturday morning to all. Today I want to discuss about how humanity should be and what is the goal and the growth of how humanity must be. The thing is the definition of humanity is being compassionate, sympathetic and of generous disposition. More importantly, humanity should be the epitome of what kindness is, human beings. That's why in an animal kingdom man is the superior of every creatures in terms of knowledge, in terms of innovation, and in terms of doing anything. We are multitasking, but the only thing that separates animals and man is humans is we don't have the insight to understand many things what nature is, because animals of nature, man has left nature many millennia back, and we are trying to find out what the thing is. We are not getting into the natural habitat of being a human being, or showing what kindness, compassion, and what love is, above all love is. And the goal of humanity must be only to make the world a better place, peace. And that's how things are. Things should and must be, because the earth belongs to everybody, and human beings are the representatives or the leaders of each and every activities that is happening around the globe. So the thing is, the thing that should be pondered is everything stands on something called a relationship. There, every relationship starts with a seed. The seed being a man and a woman, male and a female, and any ship that has to move forward or reach the destination, the, the only element in that must be a rudder that guides the ship forward towards the goal of a destination. If A wants to reach B, if ship A wants to reach the destination B, for that goal you must have a rudder, and a rudder is a mechanical device that drives the ship. So is a relationship between men and women. And if both have a better rudder or the guidance from each end, then the relationship moves forward. Or else, if that rudder in each and every one is a failure, that then relationship is a total failure. The ship never moves forward. The destination will be there. The destination will go somewhere else, but it won't reach a particular point. We won't have any sort of what to say. The purpose of reaching the destination is totally invalid. For that for that relationship to go forward, we must have a rudder becomes a sort of guidance, a discipline, a learning, and everything on how we should lead our relationship forward. If that rudder in both a male and a female is not there, then the unity is not there. It is divided. There will be a demarcation line. That's why you see men and women have a sort of ego in between them. Like the men have more rights and women have more rights. women are under abuse and everything, men are under abuse, everything. So actually a relationship is not there. So we are just going with a relationship based on many adjustments. So that adjustments mustn't be there. That's what the unity must be there. Unity between a male and female, a man and women. Only then the humanity progresses, or else it'll fall into a pit. That is happening every time. There are women who are being abused physically, psychologically. Similarly, the counterparts, men are being abused physically and psychologically by the women counterparts by through different allegations and all the rest of the drama that goes on. So the thing is, only when two people unite, then the rudder, the relationship moves forward, then the ship goes forward. If it is not, then obviously that relationship is an highly invalid relationship. So for that relationship, the root must be so deep, the understanding must be so deep, right? Only then the relationship becomes healthier. The humanity will grow with with compassion, sympathy, and kindness, or else the tree becomes lifeless. Though the tree grows, it 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 is not healthier. The thing is that it just lives, but but the vitality is not there. The vitality life is not there. That's what human relationship today is. Humanity today in the world is. Humanity starts with something called community, after that society, and then becomes a humanity in a larger number. It's something like a thing that expands and makes the earth healthier. Earth can become healthier only when humanity is healthier. If it is not there, then earth starts reacting. Earth has its own life, so it starts reacting towards humans, and we build a goal. What is that goal? And another 10 years or 15 years, the earth should be like this, like that. So the thing is that life, 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 right? Life, instead of instead of doing everything at the moment, we are jumping from L to E to an end. First we have to learn, and then the end results will always come. We are just skipping 2 3 so many series of things and going forward. Why is it? Because humanity has conditioned the the society has been conditioned to do this and that through lot of images, symbols, all the calculations, and all these calculations will go into a failure when we put in different symbols in different periods. So goal will always be the the end result will be there, but our expectations might be different. We would have expected something to happen in so many years, but what happens is totally a different sort of situation, a different end results that can be good or can be bad also. That is what humanity, the society is skipping today. They are skipping a lot. They want the end result. They are not living the life then and there. They just want to draw lines here and there, and they want the end results to be like that. We plan like this, but the goal is something like that. That is the main problem in today's world. We are not growing each and every day, but we want a growth in 10 years, 15 years. We don't know in 10 years. So life is nothing but a series of growing. Only if you grow now, the cells grow, or our outlook grows, then and there, then the end result will become a full growth. The humanity will become a bigger mass of intelligent people with enlightened thoughts, or else our life will still be in the face of darkness. We'll be still searching the light. Light is there in every human beings, but we want to live in the darkness of illusion. We want the world to be going in the illusory phase, and that's happening because we have the darkness in us. We don't have the light to be enlightened. So many religious leaders, so many saints, so many prophets, so many enlightened beings have come and vanished from the earth, but we are still in the same boat with no rudder, no relationships, proper relationship. Men are fighting with women, women are fighting with men. See what's happening in this world today. It's a total calamity. So the reason is that the life is not there. So when the life is not there, the growth will not be there. Only when the growth of understanding and insight is there, then the goal can be achieved. Right? Goal, one thing is that growth, and the growth must be in a vital manner. So what are we doing to humanity? We are just cutting the branches of the trees here and there. We are cutting, deducting, adding so many things to get a desired result. That is, we are adding plus, we are adding minus, we are multiplying, we are dividing. All this, we are doing all the pruning work on a tree. So what will happen? The tree won't grow. The tree will be stunted. The tree that has to grow and become a shelter for everyone, the humanity that has to become a shelter for everyone, and the understanding to grow upwards, to reach the heaven, it's becoming stunted. Why? Because we are just doing this and that. We are conditioning. We are conditioning the minds of the masses. We have brainwashed the masses thoroughly, that those people are going into a we are streamlining them into a different section of illusions. That's why we have lot of calamities. We have personal issues, personality disorders. It's not something we actually don't have anything called personality disorder. Humans don't have any personality disorders. If animals who are lesser than us don't have any psychic disorder, then why man who are so developed has all these disorders? Because of our illusions. Because of illusions, we go into different thought process that's making us differ in so many things. But the basic seed of all these disorders is one thing. Because of our conditioning, our mind that is so brilliant want to escape from this sort of conditioning. So we get into these sorts of thing, a sort of mental equilibrium. That's why the disorders. What is right for you might be wrong for him. These are the things that's happening to the humanity. Humanity, when you say that we are in the nature, but if we are against it, that's the biggest sin that we do. We are killing God. Creation. We are killing creation. We are trying to make our own creation when the creation itself is there from the universe and everything. The goal of humanity, therefore, must be to expand the humanity in a better way, not in quantity wise, quality wise. For that, the root of relationship must be so strong that nothing can shake us, even during the storms in our life, right? And another thing is growth. For that growth to happen, the only thing is that never prune. Let the humanity grow with the with the better goals of understanding. So everything must be hand in hand. Never prune the tree or make it a bonsai to yourself. Because the world is for everybody. You can't make a banyan tree that's so big to a small bonsai. Many people are just pruning everything and making it into a short, stunted tree. That's the discovery that man has made. This is really the worst thing that has ever happened in humanity. They are making everything into a bonsai. The tree that has to be for everything, they are making it into a bonsai, separate bonsai, and keeping it at their particular homes, in their respective homes. A, a Hindu will have a Hindu bonsai, a religious organization, different political parties, political parties with different ideologies and ideals, religious organization that has different ideologies and ideals. They are making all these humanities and trees, humanity that is similar to a tree that is so big, into a bonsai, so little bit small with the bonsais in their respective categorical organizations, or their home, which they believe is a society that they are doing well. But what is happening finally? It's nothing but divisions. Division will never bring peace. It will bring only peace. It will only make peace or pieces. Right? Hence, I want to conclude one thing is that to all is that a humanity must be in a balanced way, a goal and a growth. And a goal and growth should go hand in hand. It shouldn't be like a seesaw. When one person goes up, the other person comes down. When the other person goes up, the other person goes down. It must be in a balanced way. Goal and growth should be in the similar plane. Only then the humanity can have something called sympathy, compassion, kindness, and all these engulfed by a name called love. And that is what life is. This is my opinion. I don't know how people may view my point of view if you happen to watch my video. So I wish everyone a very blessed Saturday morning and a very wonderful day and days ahead. Thank you very much.